Alright, what is up guys? Vaguelan here with Zen Ragor Ironhammer. Since the last video, what we've done is a bit of just talking to townspeople here. We've got to find out where that Silvari came from, as we've learned that he was staying here. That looks disgusting. There is a guy strangled there in the vines. Harrison, come and have a check of this guy.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't look very nice. But yeah, we've had to talk around, and what we've found is we lead to this room. So this is the next part. This is Prosperity's Mystery. Investigate the mysterious room. Hope you guys enjoy it. I do believe this is just a lot of talking, so I might dismiss my pet. Talk to Bram, Timey, and Rox. Well, what does Timey have to say first? Seriously, we don't have a key. I say bust it down. I'll have Scruffy do it if you don't. It's got to be one of her layers. Not so quick. Let me talk to Rox and Bram first. Caution killed the cat. Wrong. Stay in your golem. The door may be trapped. I thought it was curiosity that killed the cat. I know what you think. So I'm thinking it too. That scary with Silvari was Scarlet. What? Okay. Are we sure? Who else could it be? It all adds up. So what do you think about it? The door's got to be trapped. We proceed with caution. What does this guy say? He's the cool guy. I like him. What are you waiting for? We're all sure it's Scarlet who is in here. Did you hear that char by the well? I heard, but we have to be careful. It could be trapped. You stand back. I'll break it down. No, Bram, not so fast. What does Brooke say? She thinks, and I agree, that we need to get in there safely. Examine the door.
Stay by me, Timey.
The crackle of magic creates a steady hum around this door. It's locked and the threat is clear. Decide how best to approach it. Do we just break down the door? Do you want to break it down, Harrison? Use your flamethrower.
Yeah.
Wait for your friends to regroup. Nothing really happened.
No.
Alright, man.
This is
going to be very confined in here. So we've got to like try and find a place that we can make room.
That feels good. All clear.
Can you tell? Is it really Scarlet's room? What?
What's wrong with you, Timey?
Grumpy, come, stand guard.
Yes, Gruffy.
Come on, Bram, get in here.
I would love to have a Scruffy. You can still buy mini Scruffy, I think. Well, you could yesterday. No, I need to find somewhere that we can stand properly. We'll stand next to Bram. Bram's cool.
Looks like the villagers were right. Scarlet was here.
The dust in here is thick, and these plants are all but dead. She definitely hasn't been here in a long time.
No, take on the other two.
Look! This is a historical find!
Careful now. You'll pop a gasket.
She hasn't been here in a very long time. This... Oh, and that! Great Clark!
Language.
Sorry. I didn't know you spoke Eton.
What do you say we break open some of these crates? One good whack with my mace and...
No! Be careful. You could destroy something extremely valuable.
We should probably report this find to somebody. Ellen Keel, perhaps?
No, are you
You
crazy?
might have hit me with a mist.
Don't tell anybody. They'd come and take it all away. I need time.
What do you need time for? You don't need to be digging in this old junk.
It is not junk.
Scarlet's dead. Let's let sleeping dragons lie.
Glad
I found
that's
something
over.
interesting over here. Come and see.
Okay, dokie. RP walk for the win. Look at this book and then tell me what you think. Okay.
At least now we know where she got the inspiration for that weird hairdo.
The Nature of Dragons by Ogden Stonehealer. I really don't want to read all this because it looks like it's going to be a lot. So pause when you want to read each page, alright?
But I can't pause.
Yeah, well, you'll have to watch it as well then. Now, what do you think, bitch? Isn't this fascinating? We hear dragon stories all our lives, but they're usually fairy tales or stories intended to keep young children from misbehaving. Bless you. I never thought of them as part of nature.
More vines? We need a gardener.
If this is any indication, Scarlet's
More vines?
researching
We need a gardener.
Stop talking to her!
sorry.
Into the Dragon started early. I wonder what it was that attracted her to studying them.
More vibes.
Yes, you're probably right, but she wanted knowledge too. Answers to life's biggest questions. She seems to have recognized early on that the dragons were part of something more.
She must have been young when she was here. It looks like she was still a
Scrappy
student.
won't talk to me.
I will have a more distinct conclusion later, but my preliminary assessment is that, yes, we're seeing remnants of her early years.
She's such a nerd for a kid.
Look at this.
Noob.
How long ago would you say Scarlet was here? It looks like she was already studying ley lines.
Not surprising. She was well ahead of her peers. We Asura have been studying them for decades.
But you didn't know much about them.
They are elusive.
Harrison,
Is this what I
Yeah.
think it is?
come over here quickly.
It looks like ley lines.
Yep.
What do you think?
Do you notice a trend between me and Rox's funky ass quivers?
Yeah.
She stole it from
Gem
me.
store.
She stole it from me. Look at the drawing and tell me what you think of it. Oh, is this like when you've got to like kind of portray some hidden meaning? The hand is drawn. Oh, right, there's only one. I'll read this one. The hand-drawn image is more symbolic than literal. It shows the world as a machine, with various moving parts. The pale tree sits at its heart. What do you think, bitch? Though crude, it's strangely beautiful, don't you agree? Do you think Scarlet made it? It looked like it represents Tyria. If you're a Silvari, the pale tree is at its centre. Didn't I hear that Scarlet strangled the pale tree in some vision she had?
Do you think she was evil back then?
Bless you.
She was misunderstood.
She had to have always been evil. You don't suddenly turn evil overnight.
What about the branded they did? They got corrupted.
Yeah.
Good point.
And what about
End of discussion.
Peter Parker, Spider-Man 3?
Hey, watch it with that tail.
Thought she was talking to me. I was like, what?
Bitch, I don't have no tail. Is there
It's a steam minotaur!
Ow! Do you mind?
Inside voice, please, Tiny.
Timmy, you sound like a harpy.
Yeah, but did you see?
I see.
You're not even looking!
Why does she walk funny?
I kicked her.
Do you see it? Do you see? It's a steam minotaur. I see. Oh, I actually have to look at the steam minotaur. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Partially disassembled steam minotaur. Is that it?
There you go.
I yelled at you for that.
Yeah.
This steam
Bet you feel
creature
like a dick now.
may have been her prototype. It has flaws. What do you mean flaws? I could possibly examine in the terms you would understand. Oh no.
Yeah, nurse.
Yeah, you know, I told you all the zeros are dicks. You'll just have to trust me on it. Okay.
Maybe you're just dumb.
I am
No
dumb.
one's ever going to be able to decipher Scarlet's
Nah,
chicken
feel bad.
scratches. What is all this Asuran googly mook anyway? These symbols and things make me nervous.
Those are alchemagical symbols. I'm not exactly sure what they mean either, but I'll figure it out with time.
Gotta admit, this episode's gonna have like the best gameplay ever. Just talking to people.
Yeah.
This looks like it was her diary. Take a look and tell me what you think. Okay. Why does no one else just tell me what they think it is?
Because you're the
wait,
boss.
yeah. Same again, guys. Pause when you want to read it. So it's a book. Book's got a lot of reading in it.
That feels good.
Good for you, Harrison.
Yep. Trying to achieve something great.
You mind? You're kind of jumping in the camera view.
Oh, sorry.
I've never been very magic-minded, and both Ahmad and Scarlet were crazy. To think that they could see the world, the whole of the world, in one moment is ridiculous. Perhaps it's true. The mind is a powerful tool.
My
Yeah.
fur is crawling. Let's get out of here.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Some people don't use theirs
More
enough.
vines?
Wishful
We need
thinking
a
won't
gardener.
get you to get through. No, get
This
you to the
feels
trap.
like
Will
we've
you
taken
please
a step
stop?
back in time.
Sorry.
I think it's time to go.
I want a group
Got more
discussion.
important things to do.
You do maybe, but I don't. This is the biggest day of my life. Look at all this Scarlet paraphernalia.
I agree with Bram.
You would. Look, you guys can go, but
Oh.
I'm not leaving. I need to document all this. I can use this to write the thesis that will make me famous.
I don't know.
She'll be okay. She's in a village. She's got a golem.
I guess it'll be okay. We'll be back for you later, Squeak. If you run into any trouble, find a Zephyrite. They can be trusted.
I will. Now stop worrying and let me get to work.
Let's get out of here, Bram.
Oh.
Between the dust and the weirdness, I'm done.
You be careful, kid. We'll be back later. Yeah?
Can you stop talking to him like that?
Hey.
Hey.
I'm ready. Let's go.
More vines? Tiny, stay out of trouble. We'll be back
More
soon.
vines? Timey. Stay out of trouble.
Fair enough. Talk to Tiny again. Oh dear. Super roll. You just burnt her bow. No, I don't want to read that. I want to talk to Tiny. Hang on a second. There's mention of a miner who found the ley line hub that Scarlet was looking for. I wonder if she's still there. Still here. Maybe you could go see. She's a Norn named Tosca. I'm staying here. Do you realise the historical significance of this find? Not to mention the salvage rights. I'll be writing papers, okay, and dissertations on this until I'm 80. I don't get the thrill. Well, no, of course you wouldn't. Being you. But for an Azora, this is the find of a lifetime. I was fated to be the one who discovered her. You were fated? Yes, I knew from the first moment I heard about her that Scarlet's fate and mine were intertwined, and now I shall be her biographer. I only wish I'd had a chance to speak to her. What do you think she was doing down here? My developing belief is that she found a ley line hub somewhere in this area. All the evidence points to it. I'm quite sure she was performing research at it and on it. It's so exciting. I share your
Scruffy,
thrills.
I need my supplies.
Why does she hobble? Has she like got no leg?
Oh, look!
Okay. Find and talk to Tosca the miner. So are we done? Huh. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like this is like the finished piece, so we'll continue filming. I'll come back when we go back into the zone. I'll fill you in what Tosca says. See you guys in a sec. Alright guys, it turns out that after we found Tosca and we talked to her, it actually completed the mission for us, and that has completed the entire episode of Gates of Maguma. So our first episode is done. We're now going to do the next part of the active story, which is entanglement, as you can see here. But until that time, I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. We'll be with you soon. Take care.